Actually gayer after hearing that.
Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com.
You're not recording on
the world's
Audacity.
fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows
We got
on
4 viewers.
www.talkwad.com.
Oh my God.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Okay, turn it on.
Danger! Are you ready?
I forgot to put in the crystals.
Who has a sonic screwdriver? I do!
Welcome to Nerd-O-Rama.
It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
On nerdcoreradio.com.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
What is Nerd-O-Rama all about?
All I know is this violates every canon of respectable broadcasting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All systems have been alerted to your presence, sir.
Nerd-O-Rama.
All right, Nerd-O-Rama with less moisture.
Hey, I really liked your technical issues at the beginning there.
Yeah, that was a nice announcement too.
I liked it.
Yeah, that went on the air.
I know.
Okay, welcome to Nerd-O-Rama. It's February 24th, Oscar night.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I walked by a television and I was like, oh, those are awards.
Yeah.
Watch this TV thing.
I'm Adam.
I'm Jason.
And
I'm
we
Tom.
have our special guest, Tom Chaos. And
What's
yes,
up?
that's his real name.
Chaos.
It's pretty awesome.
K-H-A-Y-O-S.
Yeah.
That's the better thing is if your name is pronounced one way, but it's not spelled the way it's the same, it's even better.
Yes.
Yeah, like mine is Corcovilos, and it's pronounced Matthews.
Yeah.
It's weird. No.
I didn't quite get the reaction.
I didn't get it because he went with Matthews. It was like, it could have been Kick-Ass. It could have been anything. Matthews. I'm a big fan of Dave Matthews, man, so I'm going to change my last name to Matthews. Like, what?
The hell is this?
I don't know what you did. What happened?
I made it worse.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I quit.
Yeah.
Nerd-O-Rama is brought to you by Anime Fix.
Anime fan.
And as we all know, Anime Fix is located at 6185 Central Avenue
I'm so proud of you.
in St. Petersburg.
Mm.
They have a huge selection for such a tiny store.
Huge.
They have everything you need.
Gundams and like anime to watch, to own, figurines of all kinds. I know they've got Figmas.
They got Magnas.
They have Gundam models. They have lots of Gundam models.
Mangas.
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 They have mangas.
They've got Magnums.
Oh man,
And
They have
all
candy,
kinds
too.
of animame.
yes, they do have lots of Japanese treats and T-shirts and
They got Choco Baby.
cosplay
Still gotta
and
find if they got Choco
body
Baby.
pillows and
Well, how many body pillows do you own?
none.
How
He's
many?
not at
How many?
liberty
How
to
many
say.
3D mouse pads that are boobs that you rest your arm on do you have?
I have 2.
I have one.
I only have one.
I got you beat.
You do. Mine's fine. Mine's Rosario Vampire, so it's good.
It's not bad.
Mine doesn't exist. I really don't have one.
Bastard.
Yeah.
You're going to get carpal tunnel. You really need to get one.
You can get one that's a butt.
Really?
You can get one that's
If
a
you
little
like-
boy's
if you like-
balls.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going right now.
Japan.
I don't care if they're closed. I'll just leave the money on the counter.
Just smash the door open with a brick.
I
leave
need
the
one of
money on it.
these. So you heard here, if they're closed, just smash the window open, leave the money on the counter, and take what you want.
We
Or
are-
remember to leave a note that says...
Don't say you heard it from Buddha's portal.
you- Versus!
Versus. And by the way, level 3 radio is on our side. Anyway, don't smash in their door. In fact, go there, mention Nerd-O-Rama and get 10% off.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's nice.
So when you spend a lot of money there, 10%
So save
helps
money
a lot.
It's like $10.
Yeah.
on your booby products.
That's right. On your
tentacle porn?
on your tentacle laden booby products.
Mm.
Yes.
We just got another viewer.
Yes.
Generally, when you say that, that summons people.
Yes. Tentacle. Oh, wait, we lost one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please come back.
Oh, don't talk about him.
Tentacle laden booby porn.
All right. So, yeah.
No, it didn't work. So, yeah.
Anime Fix.
Anime
Go check them
Fix,
out. Tell them
yes.
we sent you. get 10% off and also be more awesome than everyone else in the store
because you came from
Because you listen to
Nerd-O-Rama. Yeah. All right, well, let's get into this.
Can you find it?
I can see. I found it. Let's get into our news segment here. We have segments.
You have news?
Moist.
It's not happening.
Okay. All right.
Except for the fact that it's going to keep happening.
I still like that we have that intro, but nothing changes when we come back.
We really do. Change places!
Yes,
it's going to happen eventually.
We could change places.
Edwin will show up. It'll be awesome.
Yes. From the grave.
Yeah.
All right. So do we want to get into this first one?
Yeah.
All right.
You want me to talk about it?
I
I'm
guess.
the only one who's happy about it.
Since I just found out about this because I don't pay attention to this garbage.
Yeah.
It's
wonderful garbage.
Yeah, so I just found out that Kevin Smith is doing a Clerks 3.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
You want to know what else he's doing?
I really don't.
You're like the whole laundry list?
I really don't. I thought he was giving up on movies.
Well, he was going to do one more movie.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do that hockey movie.
Yeah, but that's going to be a television miniseries.
Oh, good.
So
he's going to be on A&E?
I don't know where it's going to be. I don't think
Hallmark
that's 100%
Station?
yet. Actually, I think they know the network, but they haven't announced it.
Oh.
They just, they're working on that still.
Well, it can't be G4 now.
Nope. Unless it's on Versus.
I don't know. These things are not known yet to me. But yeah, so his last film is going to be Clerks 3 then.
Like his last film was going to be Dogma.
But
And then his last film was going to be Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
They never said that, did
Yeah,
they?
he did.
I don't care. How many times have so many bands done a last
Rolling
tour?
Stones, yeah. Their farewell tour.
Yeah. So,
It's
but
still
anyways,
going on right now.
Yes.
The only thing about it is we don't know when it'll actually happen because they're still settling the bank from Clerks 2 because they were supposed to get a lot of money on the back end that they didn't get.
Okay.
So, like, I know Jeff Anderson, who plays Randall, isn't going to do it until that's all settled.
Well, good, because he's like the only good character in that show.
Dante's cool.
Dante's a wuss.
He's not even supposed to be here today.
That's what makes him a wuss.
But
That's not
he's
what
a
makes him a wuss.
relatable character.
But he's very
There's
whiny.
no Randall without Dante.
Adam hates him because he's so similar to him.
That's true.
It's true.
I was called Dante a lot in my early adulthood.
What are you talking about, Frodo? Afrodo?
Afrodo. That's coming back. It's coming back
I
too.
hope so.
It's gonna come back
So
hardcore.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But
Gorgeous,
yeah, so
luscious hair.
I'm happy. It should be good. But, you know, I'm a Kevin Smith fan, so I enjoy these sorts of things that you don't
Yeah.
because I have a happy life. And yours is sad
It is.
without
It's-
color.
It's sad. Yeah.
You're kind of like
Once-
the Grinch up on the mountain.
Once Clerks went into color, it just shut off, except for the cartoon.
So I was gonna say you blame the cartoon because that's where it happened first.
No, I actually have my cartoon DVD signed like by the entire View Askew people.
So why do you hate them all so much?
Because after Dogma, it just turned into dog shit.
How so? Explain yourself.
Jay
man
and Silent Bob Strike
and-
Back was made
fun.
for fans. It wasn't a movie.
Sure.
Yeah, how
all
wasn't
of his
it a
films
movie?
are made for his fans.
That's awful. You got to make movies to make movies.
He makes movies to make
Since
movies.
when did you become Steven Spielberg? Are we inside the actor's studio? No,
You
this
have
is
to make-
Nerd-O-Rama.
I'm kidding.
Well, I
Be
like
happy.
Scrumtulescent. That's how I would describe it.
Oh,
Anyways, I'm glad because I got support here. So Kevin Smith wins. It's
That's-
not a tie.
it's
on
cool.
hatred.
2-1.
it's cool.
You do the math.
Get out of the
I can
studio.
live with the stigma that I don't like him.
Can you live with the dogma?
You just want to suck his hairy manteats.
You said it before.
Oh,
Say it
Harry
again.
Manteats.
Hairy
And
manteats.
you know what's sad is I'll probably go see Clerks 3
You will,
because
and you'll watch Hit Somebody, and then you're gonna start listening to Smodcast, and then
no, I tried.
Actually, I don't listen to
I tried
Smodcast. I can't
Smodcast.
do it.
It's so boring.
so much fun.
It's
It's
so
like Comic Book Man. I have a hard time watching it.
it's
too.
so much
Comic Book
Mosier.
Men is okay. I haven't watched any of the second season yet.
Pawn Stars for nerds.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean that might be oversimplifying it, but that's how I see it.
What I do like about it is they show that the comics that people think are the greatest thing in the world, they're not going to send their kids to college on. And I like that. I like that aspect of it. From working at a comic book store for so long, people are just real crazy about keeping their 90s young bloods in perfect condition,
Oh, I
and you know they're worth like $1.50.
Oh, you should have seen the collection that came into the store this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
So many like the guy who owned it must have been the greatest pervert of all, because it was like Femme Force and like all the parody comics
Yeah.
of
Where
like the
pages
female
stuck it
versions
together or
of.
something.
I don't think so, but like everything was like a booby comic. It was really
Wow.
funny.
That's sad.
So you're gonna go buy that,
So-
right?
Which store
Dennis,
was
if
this
you're
at?
listening,
EC.
Oh wow.
yeah, the store that shall not be named.
Ooh. See, I know him.
I worked there for so long, but no, we got in trouble once for mentioning their name and them not being a sponsor.
Okay.
But yeah,
Neil in his shop.
Yes,
yeah, the Neil store.
The Neil store.
he's a Neil store family.
But yeah,
All right.
so that's Kevin Smith news, which was
Yeah.
announced actually like a month ago, but you
Yeah.
only found out.
Yeah, I just
yesterday.
found out. Keeping up on Guardians of the Galaxy news because it's pretty huge. It's gonna be the
It's
next
the
Avengers.
size of the galaxy. It's going to be bigger than the Avengers, except there'll be raccoons.
Speaking of, did you hear about the new like rumored news for Avengers 2?
No,
That Spider-Man's probably gonna be in it now.
did they get the license back?
I don't know, but
Because how can they do
I
that?
doubt that,
the
unless they're
rumor
paying money
the
for it.
rumor broke today, so they might
You
have.
can make a rumor out of anything. I could be like, guess what? Superman's going to be in it. Like
He might be.
but you know, like
Superman's owned by Simon and
Fox-
Schuster.
Fox, right? Fox has Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fox has Spider-Man,
and
and they're not going to be like
Disney Paramount
unless
has
I mean
everything
Disney
else.
has all the Luthor.
Yeah,
So if they want to be like, here is not everything, but here's what we made from farting Star Wars for a week. Well, we'll take Spider-Man for a movie. You know, I mean, they might take it, but
or
I
is it
just,
Spider
I just,
Batman's?
I don't think
they're
Spider-Man
at, they
is
need
a
to buy.
Batman's. That'd be stupid.
While they're at it, they need to buy back Fantastic Four.
I know they want to do that. I know they want to get the cosmic characters out of there. I want a Skrull movie so much.
Oh, I would
A
like.
Skrull Invasion movie would be amazing.
Yeah, Secret Invasion would be
Like
cool.
I love
Like maybe save that for Avengers 3 or something.
No.
Have like a crazy.
What about
crossover.
what about Infinity Gauntlet? Just
Well,
have
that's what-
everything.
That's what they're doing.
You think so?
Well,
They
I mean,
the first gem was there.
Yeah.
And they already showed the gauntlet on Asgard. Thanos is going to go rape Asgard at the end of Thor 2. He's going to leave Thor, and he's going to take the gauntlet back. And then in the next Cat movie, they're going to find like the Power Gem, and in the X-Men movie, they're
Yeah, but
all
you
going to
see-
tie back.
But you said that the first gem was the Soul Gem.
Actually, I think it was the Mind Gem.
Okay, because the Soul Gem, is in Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock is the Soul Gem.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
yeah.
So yeah, they'll introduce Adam Warlock.
I would love
They'll
this.
introduce
I would love
Adam
this.
Warlock in the Guardians movie.
Jim Starlin was like my favorite thing to come out of Marvel. So
I'm just saying, this is all going to happen. It's
we
gonna
haven't even
be-
gotten to the news of Guardians
Yes,
of the
we
Galaxy
did.
yet.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
there in the future there will be squirrels or raccoons.
Raccoons.
Yes, that'll
and
be-
trees.
and trees.
Well, it's not the future; it's the present.
Yeah, it's
The future is now.
Yeah.
Marvel now.
I don't even know who this guy is. Did I write that right? Argo T. I don't know what I wrote.
But that's a Game of Thrones.
Oh, a Game of Thrones.
He played
Yeah.
Khal Drogo.
Yes, Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Is rumored
He's Hawaiian.
okay. He's rumored to be playing Drax.
And
I'm,
large.
I'm actually okay with it because I like him. He did a really good. Because actually, I can kind of see elements of Drogo's.
Oh, he played
character in-
he played Conan too, in the remake, didn't he? Or what? He was in it.
He was in it.
I don't know. I didn't watch the
Was
remake.
Conan.
I think he is right. I think it was Jason Momoa.
What? I don't remember. Whatever. That
Uh,
movie sucked. I don't.
I didn't
blame him
watch
for
it.
that.
Even though it's like free to watch on Netflix, I still
Anyways,
won't watch it.
he's cool enough, and I'm fine with him being Drax.
Yeah.
Because you just need a big, muscular guy, and you paint him green. They don't need to do like CG effects.
No,
for
they
him.
don't. No.
You shave his head, paint him green, put a little bit of red on where you need
Yeah,
red,
give him the
and
red
hand him a
stripes.
knife.
Yep.
Give him some jeans. You don't even need fancy space pants.
No.
Just
Drax
some,
does not need fancy
just
space
some Wranglers
pants.
from Walmart, and we're
Yeah.
good here.
Khakis, I'm fine with it.
We got this.
I don't need this movie to look good for it to be good.
In fact, we're gonna go film one in the parking lot after work.
Adam, we're painting you green. You're playing Drax.
We're shaving you and painting you green.
Oh, that'll never have the Frodo hair.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're Star Lord, so that way you can hide your.
Wait, do you
Frodo.
still have your bald cap?
Yeah.
Awesome. There you go. We'll do it.
It's happening.
Continuing on with the Guardians of the Galaxy news, one thing that I was worried about was the I really loved the whole Abnett and Lanning story that they created about Booyaka.
About the best book ever.
About the bringing back the Guardians of the Galaxy and making them what they are now. I did love the stuff from the 80s,
You know
though.
who
But
started it, even though I forgot? Because Annihilation wasn't written by them.
no, it wasn't.
It was Giffen.
Yeah, it was Keith Giffen.
Giffen
Yeah,
started it.
yeah.
Yay.
But Abnett and Lanning started.
They made
did
it.
the reboot of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
They did Conquest and
Yeah.
they did Guardians. It was beautiful.
He met with Abnett and Lanning. They met with James Gunn.
They are one.
And he showed him
the fusion thing from DBZ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha! And they became
He showed him.
Ab Lanning.
He showed him what was happening, what they were going to do with the movie, and Abnett and Lanning are happy with it. So that's really a good sign.
Yeah, so Disney handed them a bunch of money and
Oh,
said,
jeez.
approve of this. And they were like, okay.
That's true. You never know what's going to happen.
Listen, I know, I believe it. I'm very, very positive towards this movie. So
Yeah, I am.
I
too.
want it to be good
Yeah,
more than you.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not as big of a current Guardians of the Galaxy fan.
You will be.
You will be.
What do you mean current? They aren't doing anything current.
No, I mean current as opposed to where they were in the early 90s.
Oh.
Which is
The original
So
Guardians
you
of the
really want
Galaxy.
like Charlie 37 or whatever. his
Yeah,
name is.
that's-
37. I don't think that's the right
No.
number, actually. I think he's like 42. Charlie 42.
Yeah, I love all that stuff. The stuff in the 30th century and stuff. That was cool.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Luthor.
That's not happening.
I
They're
know it's
going
not
with a
happening.
much better version starring Cosmo, the Cosmonaut dog.
Yeah, Cosmo's awesome.
I really hope they do that. If Cosmo shows up in that movie, I'm going to shit a brick.
I'm gonna be there the
That
first
was
time
the
you see
sound
that
right
movie.
there. That was the sound of a shitting brick. Laid one right there.
It's going to be a really happy brick, too. Like, it's going to be
It's
so
gonna bounce
enjoyable.
around. And
I almost shit a brick when Thanos showed up at the end of
I
Avengers.
know, so did I. Well, I was like so excited when I saw him, and like everyone around me was like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's like, man, Grimace looks really
I
pissed.
freaked out. And I was there with two of my friends who knew Thanos, too, so like I was
Like,
freaking
personally?
out the most. Yeah.
It's like they
I
play,
know that guy.
They went to college with him.
they
guy
play
owes me
golf
10
on
bucks.
Sundays.
But yeah, so like I was freaking out the most. I was like, turning back between both of them. We're like, hell yeah. It was really great to be there with people who knew, because all the people in the rows behind and in front were just like, oh,
Well, see,
purple?
I
the
went-
Grimace?
I went.
Is the Grimace going to be up the Avengers?
I went with.
Not for
Grimace
that,
looks
too.
really angry, man.
Nothing can kill the Grimace.
I went with nobody. So I no.
It's not like you don't have people you can call.
Not at 10 o'clock.
Ghostbusters?
No one goes at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I
would.
do because I want to pay $5 to go in and see a movie.
That's when
what I
I
do.
saw Batman,
I'm so
the Bane
Jew cheap.
movie.
Come on, forget about it.
That's when I saw Batman, the Bane
Oh,
movie.
I live like 4 minutes away from Largo Mall, so I'm like, yep, I'm gonna do that. That's when I go see my movies.
I drove by Largo
Um,
today.
So just head to the Largo Mall at 10 o'clock in the morning and you can meet Adam.
That's right.
He'll
Any
sign
day of the
autographs.
week.
Any day, Monday through Thursday.
They'll
'cause,
sign your
you know,
copy of
That's when the
Batman.
that's when the cheap movies are.
But
Yeah,
only
I'll
if
sign
you
your
bring-
copies of
only
Batman.
if you bring the right Batman film, which every day it's a different one.
If you know the secret code, you can look it up and see which Batman I'm gonna bring.
Yeah,
It might not even be a Batman movie.
that's true.
Yeah, it could be any type of Batman's.
Yeah.
It will be just in a Batman case.
I actually do have a copy of Tim Burton's Batman signed by Porkins.
That's awesome. I remember
Hey,
that.
Eckhart, think about the future.
So, what are we doing now? Oh yeah,
Bradbird.
yeah, Tomorrowland, the movie we were gonna make,
This is the movie starring Evazan.
the Dr. Hibazan movie. Oh,
Wait, no, I don't even know. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. The only thing that matters in this is the People Mover.
yeah, that's right.
I have to
Wait,
wa-
so they're making a movie based off of the Disney
Yeah,
area Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
and Brad Bird's making it.
Brad
So
Bird.
Fuck.
The thing is, Brad Bird's awesome.
yeah, he is.
But it's Tomorrowland.
But it's... Oh, God.
Just imagine this scene in your head. All right.
Picture
You're
it.
following.
I'm closing
All
my
right, all
eyes.
right. So here's your
If you're watching,
lead cast
close your
member.
eyes.
He's walking with his space troop, and they have to get somewhere.
Okay.
So they
Some
have
kind
to
of
get
land.
on the People Mover because they are people,
And they need to move.
and this takes them to a spaceship
on a
which
mountain.
flies around a mountain,
Oh, here we go.
a
Oh,
space mountain, and then. And then Stitch and Buzz Lightyear show up.
and he shoots the shit out of everything.
Will there be a talking trash can?
There better be. Oh, the robots!
Yeah!
I forgot about the crappy ass Imagineered robots.
Yeah, and
Oh, yes.
and they take a ride on the Carousel of Progress.
Mm,
And the
And the Hall of Presidents comes to life.
I'm hard.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
See? Brad Bird, are you listening?
If you are,
He's
please.
hard too.
Sponsor us.
come on the show.
Sponsored by Brad Bird and Anime Fix.
If I was famous, that's all I would do. I just sponsor weird shit. It's like, this is brought to you by Tom Chaos. Really? Yes. Yes, really.
Oh, that would be amazing if celebrities did that. They just found crap in the world. You like go to a store in some small little like mall front, and it's like sponsored by Halle Berry. Like what?
You know what? I think we need to write George Lucas. I think
Why?
he's
'Cause he won't answer.
He's crazy enough to do it though.
He'll rewrite what you write him.
That's
We
fine.
need
Over
someone who's
and over
actually
again.
crazy. Let's get Gary Busey.
Ooh, William Shatner.
Yeah.
Now, Gary Busey's actually, I think, crazier. Because he doesn't have money.
That's true.
You have less money, the more crazy
He
you
could
are.
sponsor us in like Play-Doh.
I pay you in Play-Doh. And heroin.
No, he wouldn't give that up.
We just had a show that starred Gary Busey. He just left not too long ago.
That wasn't Gary Busey.
No, I call him Gary Busey now.
He was kind of like Gary Busey.
Yeah, he's the Gary Busey of here. I'm not never mentioning his name
Wow,
on the air.
that's actually a really, really strange insult. And I was like, that guy is the Gary Busey of this area. Like,
Yeah.
what?
But what are we talking about? Oh
Talk
yeah.
about Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah.
With Brad Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they cast somebody.
They may have cast Hugh Laurie as the villain. They cast Hugh Laurie, but they don't know if no one knows if he's going to be the villain.
What if he plays Space Mountain?
He could be Space Mountain. He could.
He's the voice of Space. No, he's the voice of the People Mover.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
The man behind the People Mover.
So.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to see a trailer that just explains how that's going to work.
In a world without people who can move.
Well, it's not
One
People
man.
Mover.
One man.
It's not People Mover the movie. The People Mover is just going to be highly featured. It's Tomorrowland.
A group of people need to get to a mountain in space.
And Buzz Lightyear.
And a crappy trash can robot.
And race cars that haven't been updated since the 60s, because that's still part of Tomorrowland.
Hey, those fuckers still
I
work.
thought that was on the
No,
outskirts of it.
it's
That
still
is
Tomorrowland. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is not a
No,
part
it's
of Tomorrowland.
it's Tomorrowland.
It's Tomorrowland. Listen, don't make us pull up a map.
But they
and
don't
show
even
you.
look. They're not like space race cars.
I know, they're
They're
not- they're
race
not-
cars.
Listen, we'll pull up a map and show you where the jurisdictional boundaries of Tomorrowland
I know.
begin
That's,
and
I
end.
actually am gonna go look at that later because I'm really curious. I don't feel like those race cars should be a part of Tomorrowland.
I don't think
and
they
if
should
they're
be
in my
either.
Tomorrowland movie. Well, they better be in my Tomorrowland movie because they're a part of Tomorrowland.
It's like we found these really shitty sports cars that run on like gas and lawnmower engines. Let's take them.
and a track.
That
Well,
only goes one
that's
way.
when they get stuck on some planet and they have no choice but to take really shitty old.
One of
It's
them
gonna become Death Race, but with those little shitty race cars.
One of them gets bumped, and like some guy comes out. You can't bump cars. Because they do that.
I
There.
know.
I always act like I can't
I
speak
felt
English.
your intensity.
You can't bump
Like,
cars.
that has been yelled at you more than once, and you have felt the pain.
Did you cry yourself to sleep that night?
I haven't been to Disney in a long time, and now you know why.
Because he's not allowed.
Yeah.
There's a list.
Let's see.
A guy in a Mickey outfit with a baseball bat comes out and says, "Oh, you are not allowed in here, Adam."
Yep.
Oh.
That happens. That
Beat you
happens.
upside the head.
That happens. My
And you
head,
wake up strapped to the rail of Space Mountain.
I'm at the top of the scaffolding, and people are like hitting me with their hands. Next. I like how you stop my stupid tangents.
We were on Tomorrowland for too long.
Tomorrowland,
That's
yes.
in the future.
So Bryan Singer apparently was going to make a Battlestar Galactica movie.
Okay.
Until he got involved with Days of Future Past.
I have a question.
Okay.
And you would obviously know the answer to this because you're a part of this Battlestar Galactica movie.
I have no idea if it's going to have anything to do with the new show or the old show or what.
It's probably gonna be a revamp, right? Like they're
Probably.
they're just gonna
Just
do
do it
Star
again.
Trek, like what they did with Star Trek, only with
With-
Battlestar.
with Bryan Singer.
With lots of lens flare. Lots and lots of lens flare.
Well, it's Bryan Singer, so it's going to be a lot of underlying, should I come out of the closet
So he's
type.
gonna do it after he makes Hit Somebody?
As he makes Wow, that was a Kevin Smith joke, wasn't it? Why do I know that? I quit.
Because I mentioned it earlier.
Okay.
Anyways,
you love
so
Kevin
Yeah,
Smith.
he's gonna make it after Days of Future Past.
he tweeted a picture of the
The-
set they're
the-
building.
Oh, I saw the picture of the chair.
I didn't see the chair. They showed the set that's obviously the underground hallway with like, oh, that's where the little hole that leads to Cerebro
Yeah.
is, and you can see where the holes are on the side where they're gonna put the lights, and that's where the lens flare comes from.
I'm
There you
so
go.
I'm so glad that Singer's back on X-Men, even though Matthew Vaughn did a great job with First Class.
I did love First Class.
That was a
Um,
damn fine movie.
Brett
I
Ratner
liked
just
First Class more than
destroyed.
the other ones.
Yeah, that's my favorite X-Men movie. Right, it's like that and X2 are like right neck and neck to each other.
I like X2, except I really have a grievance with X2 because I really like Lady Deathstrike, and they just kind of didn't use her character at all. They just
Well,
had-
she wasn't really in God Loves Man Kills, but they just put
I
her
know,
in
They
there.
just added her in there, and she didn't. Because I like her storyline and her whole revenge thing. And
Yeah.
They just kind of had like, oh, she's just another mutant.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like Chick Wolverine, but there aren't any other Chick Wolverines out there.
No, there's no X-23s.
X-23.
What?
Huh?
Anyways,
Dakin. Well, that's not female, but still.
I thought you said bacon.
No, not bacon. Dakin.
Bacon, son of
Bacon.
Wolverine.
daughter of Wolverine. He was so drunk when he named her. He named her Bacon, but her first name is Canadian.
Canadian Bacon Howlett.
Yes.
For some reason, this really works, man. I have no idea why, but it really kind of works.
I named my kids Dakin and Bacon.
And where does she change her name to X-23?
I'm a bad father.
It's Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's the best there is at what he does, and what he does
it's
is
not
not name children.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, yeah. What's
So
happening
that's
now?
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Days of Future Past, then Battlestar Galactica. That's cool. I mean, I was never a huge Galactica fan.
I tried. I
never really watched the original series. I never watched the new one.
love the original series. I even loved Galactica 1980 when they were on Earth, and it was silly. But
Yeah.
I tried to watch the new one. I couldn't get through the first season. It was just so slow and so convoluted. And then everyone's like, well, all you have to do is get through the first season. Everyone talks like
I
that.
don't like that.
yeah, but then you don't have that to build on when you watch season 2 or season 3.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, even Edward James almost follows me on Twitter, but I have no idea what Battlestar Galactica, the new one, is. I have no idea. Sorry, dude. I've never watched it. Love you and La Bamba.
Okay.
Obama from
Actually, I have no idea. Sorry.
Stand and deliver.
That too.
Yeah.
Not La Bamba.
That was Lou Diamond Phillips. Well, he
They're
was
interchangeable.
Bamba.
He's like mini Edward James almost. It's like
he's almost Edward James almost.
it's like he's got one pokey evolution before he becomes Edward James almost.
Humans is Pokemons. Oh my gosh! If I had a Pokeball,
If I had a Pokeball,
I
new
would
single by Jason Iverson.
I would keep Lou Diamond Phillips inside of it.
oh dang!
I choose
It
you,
failed.
Diamond Phillips.
It failed. I failed to catch him. I need another Pokemon
Young
to
Guns.
weaken him. I need
This show got off track really fast.
Yeah, it happens. That's why it usually goes on for 2 hours.
Excellent.
Next.
And then afterwards there will be pancakes.
Sometimes
they are. Yeah. I don't. This is old news because this is stuff that I found last week that we didn't have a show.
Right.
Everyone knows now that Harrison Ford has confirmed Harrison Ford confirmed that he is going to be in episode 7.
And he will die in episode
I'm
7.
shocked.
Yes.
That's the
yes.
problem. Like,
he wanted to die. He wanted to die in Return of the Jedi.
yeah,
That was
and
the reason
wanted
he
to
signed
die
on for
in
it.
Empire, and he wanted to die. He always wants to die, but I don't
wants to
think
die
they
more
should
than
just
anybody
announce
else.
it.
But if there was a carbonite chamber or an iron fridge, he's fine.
Here's how he dies: the first 5 minutes of the film, and he's eating a space ham sandwich, and he chokes on
I
it.
hate space. Oh, Mama Cass style, huh? Space ham is the worst.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to watch episode 7 unless Harrison Ford is in a damn wheelchair. I don't even care if it's a space wheelchair. It could have one actual wheels.
Go to Christopher Pike wheelchair. It'll just have the beeps.
You know how he should die? Oh my gosh! He gets in a space refrigerator,
And a nuclear blast actually kills him.
Exactly.
A space refrigerator.
Because space nuclear blasts have nothing to do with lead. Lead will not save you.
If that's how they do it.
Well, in Star Wars, there's no lead. It's just plasteel.
Well, no, it's not going to be plasteel. It's going to be plas-lead.
Plas-lead.
Yeah.
Plas-lead.
Also,
Wow.
they have more materials than just plasteel.
Yeah.
Plasteel is just what stormtroopers are. I'm going to get out of my... Come over there and tear you apart.
Come over here.
Tear you apart.
Tear me apart.
Tear you apart.
Okay. And
Damn.
even though he complained the whole time, Ewan McGregor still wants to do an Obi-Wan movie.
He wants to do a movie about Obi-Wan, like, sitting in the desert jerking off.
Oh, we have a call. It's an 813 number. Hey, caller. How's it going?
Hi, listener. How are you?
Hey, Buddha.
Hey, your screen just went out on my computer. Your show just stopped. I was watching a few minutes and now it's blank.
Yeah, it happens. It's been happening to every show.
Oh, okay.
The streams are
Quality
dropping.
product.
Yeah, Ustream's screwing up on us. If that happens,
all
you have
can
to
do is reload.
you have to refresh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Something we can do on our side.
All I have to do is refresh, so I gotta watch that fucking commercial again.
Every time.
Called AdBlock Plus.
Does that work on Ustream?
Yeah.
According to him, it does.
Yeah. And it does with
Give me a copy of
attitude.
that.
Just
Give me a
ask,
copy of that.
go download it. It's
a Google Chrome plugin.
Chrome or Firefox.
I use Chrome.
I do
They're
too.
both good. No, I like them both. I use them both.
He doesn't want to get into a fight about the Firefox.
No, I use them both.
There,
They're both good.
you're both back on now. There we go.
There we go.
Ta-da.
Not all three of us, just us both.
Both. I'm not
What?
on.
I don't think he's talking to you, Adam.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be out here. I'll be over here.
Get out of here. So,
I can't even get out of the shot correctly.
you have failed.
All right.
All right, Buddha, enjoy the show.
Okay.
All right, I'm hanging up on him.
Hang up.
I can't hang up on it. It kept running away from me.
Cheese and crow.
Yes.
Now, okay, so Ewan McGregor
Yes.
starring as a giant killer in this upcoming box office smash next week.
It came out already.
I thought that was next week.
No, it came out this week.
He's already starring in it.
Yeah.
Anyways, he wants to
is
play
it?
Obi-Wan.
Jack the Giant Slayer.
Yeah.
I haven't even. Oh yeah, okay.
Bryan
nah.
Singer. Yeah.
But yeah, so he wants to
Yeah.
to play Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
which is cool because I like him as Obi-Wan.
In an Obi-Wan movie, yeah.
But that's the problem.
But
Oh,
yeah,
you know what they do?
he wants it to.
Here's
It
what
can
they do.
only take place
No.
in between
No.
3 and 4.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no,
No.
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 We get.
Yes.
We go way
Yes.
back.
Moist.
He plays him again, young.
Even younger.
No, not even younger. It's a missing storyline that took place. It's like one day, but it's like 3 hours movies. so we get more Jar Jar. It's a Jar Jar Obi-Wan movie.
You could do the whole time when they're on the ship in Tatooine.
Yes.
Just that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
They're going through the queen's clothing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That doesn't work. Jar Jar was out with him.
Oh, that's true. He was.
Okay.
We're gonna have to
so
come
it's
back
got
to this
Rick
one.
Olay, Jar Jar. You know what Rick Olay is?
Yeah, the captain.
Rick Olay, Taco Bell.
Captain, I have to state everything that's
His
happening.
name is Rick Olay.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
That was Ollie.
I
No,
can't.
I don't care if it's Ollie. He's not Oliver Queen. He's Olay. Olay.
Olay!
Rick Olay,
Rick Olay.
the whitest Mexican in the space.
I just remember me and Dennis watching the movie going, wow, he's just naming everything that's happening. There's the blockade. Hey, they hit us. Hey, that droid's doing something. Hey, we're fixed. Let's go.
You got a problem with exposition, man?
I do have a problem with Exposition Man.
Screw you. Taco Bell.
Olay.
Shitty movie news.
Shitty movie news. Do you want to
Shitty.
say it? Because I really don't want to talk about it.
So I'm not happy about this because I thought this was canceled.
No.
I didn't even know this. I'm coming and I see this news and I'm like, I'm going to strangle Adam.
No.
No?
No.
I'm not going to strangle you?
No.
All right, I'm not going to strangle
Adam strangles himself
I
while he
do.
pleasures himself.
To this
Yes.
news.
With all 4 of my arms.
To this news.
No.
So Megan Fox is
Moist.
going to play... No. No.
Absolutely not.
April O'Neil.
Ah.
Michael Bay's Teenage Space Ninja Mutants.
Nothing makes me sadder than
Because
this.
I can actually... You know what? That title works for me because I took out Turtles.
That's true.
Teenage Space Ninja Mutants.
Mutants.
I fixed it, Michael Bay.
There you go.
You can make the movie now. It's
No, you
still
can't.
gonna suck.
You can't make the movie. I refuse for you to make the movie. I will go out to California and lay on your doorstep and cry uncontrollably until you change your
I'll
mind.
go out to California and I'll kill your firstborn son. You got a son?
Me?
No, him.
You looked at me.
I said, does he got a
Oh,
son?
like you got a son?
he got a.
He's gonna sacrifice your firstborn son in front of Michael Bay's house.
Oh, I gotta get busy.
It'll break the curse. The curse of Michael
It
Bay.
cannot be made, Michael Bay. I'm
Michael
holding
Bay,
the baby
please
up.
go back to making Bad Boys movies or something.
You know,
but
I would
stop
actually have a
this.
child just to have you sacrifice him to stop Michael Bay.
Thank you. Michael Bay, go back to being primordial ooze and just stop ruining good things.
And Megan Fox, please go back from whence you came.
Yes.
And that is somewhere in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't want. That's too close.
She
Go back
looks-
to somewhere you've never been
She
before.
looks like some sort of like ghastly ghoul.
Oh,
she
I got
needs to
another
stop-
call.
Hey, Buddha.
I bet it's Buddha again. Hello, how you doing?
Did someone just say that they were going to kill Michael Bay's first son?
Yes!
That is the coolest moment of Talk What History ever.
Thank you.
We're dying here. I think I'm going to put the quote of the day on my Facebook right now.
Well, you impressed the boss man.
Yes.
Excellent.
I can only agree more.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Indeed, it was very good. We're gonna have to spread blood around each one of the doorways though. Now that you've made that.
Oh, Michael Bay Passover.
the Michael Bay Passover.
They're not
guys,
innocent.
have a
It
good
doesn't
show.
matter.
We'll just
All
draw
right, thanks,
the
Ellen.
transport
Excellent.
symbol in blood on his door.
Which one? The main one?
The
I want-
door.
I want Decepticons. Decepticons
well-
are better.
Well, no, because we can't ruin what's good.
You know why Decepticons are better?
Well, I know Decepticons are better.
Soundwave.
Shockwave.
Shockwave?
Soundwave, Shockwave. But you started with Soundwave, so I was continuing. We were going to name every Decepticon.
Oh, I thought you were disagreeing with me.
No! We named them all.
Megatron.
Even Star Train.
Astro
Astro
Train.
Don't hit me.
There is going to be a beatdown live.
Oh, I love Astro Train, you bastard.
Wow.
Best triple changer ever.
Except for
Yeah.
Blitzwing. Blitzwing's better.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, now I have to kill you too.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I have more
It's not
toys.
going to go to waste. I'm going to sacrifice you guys on Michael Bay's house.
Technically, I am a firstborn, so go ahead.
How about you?
I'm an only child.
Firstborn. Yes. I am the angel of death.
Maybe I should ask my mother if she had any abortions or anything before me.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Anyways,
right.
Michael Bay's ruining everything.
Yes, let's move on to games. This is cool stuff.
Tell me more.
Gale Force 9 is
Moist.
releasing a series of moist board and miniature games based in the Firefly universe.
I don't know about that.
I've never played anything by Gale Force 9, so I
How
don't
is it
know.
going to be? Well, hold on a second. So, okay, I guess I can picture what's the manager game going to be?
I don't know. I mean, it could be
playing as Wash?
units. It could be like units because you could fight the Alliance
I don't know.
or bounty hunters and shit.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what's going to
It
happen.
could be a card. I don't know what. It doesn't have enough mythos because it had like 5 episodes.
14.
Yeah,
Five
sure.
got
You're
aired.
telling yourself that.
It's like the Tick TV series.
How about they just make a Whedonverse miniatures and board game?
I'd play that.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Well, they
So
are.
have
They've
Avengers too.
Yeah, yeah. And Frey.
I don't know what that is.
It's future Buffy, basically. It's pretty cool.
Why don't you just? Why don't they
What?
just what?
It was a comic book.
Explain
It was
this.
a comic book that came out that he
that's-
wrote.
Oh, fine.
That doesn't make sense. If it's not on TV,
Future
it doesn't
Buffy.
exist.
Basically, it was Buffy. She was running around Tomorrowland killing vampires dressed as robots.
It was Brad Bird's Buffy.
Dressed as Hugh Laurie?
Yes.
And the blood of of Michael Bay's firstborn.
And somehow Megan Fox shows up.
Yes, and also Margaret Weiss Productions is publishing a new RPG for Firefly.
That's fine. You can make an RPG of any universe.
Oh,
That's cool.
I played the Serenity one quite a few times, and
I-
it's a really cool system.
I don't play these games.
It's cool.
I haven't played that one, so I'm just like, if you want to make any universe work in some kind of tabletop game, just make an RPG out of it because that's
Yeah.
easy.
This I'm really looking forward to. I hope it gets good. Is Obsidian wants to make another Star Wars game, and they want it to set in between movie trilogies.
Which movie trilogies?
The only ones that are out now.
But by the time they
Now.
make this game,
Now.
there could be another. Now, do it now! I'll make a Star Wars game.
Oh God! If you have an Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, please give us a call. I can't see the number, so
727-493-2055.
I work here. I don't know the numbers.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
What if it's
yeah.
both?
If it's both.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a trilogy within a trilogy.
Yeah.
We must go
Ooh.
deeper.
Ooh. Now we're getting Inception now.
I'm a butterfly, Stan. Stan. South Park episode of
Yes.
Inception is the best thing Inception ever did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, if you just do so, what you're gonna have like Kaizor and
I don't know. I mean, it's
like,
in between
his Grandma
trilogies. I mean, that was in between 5 and 6.
oh yeah, that's right.
How about
Hold
just make
on.
a Shadows
it's
of the
just gonna-
Empire movie?
It would be after the Clone Wars.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be Shadow of the Empire.
Well, I just want a Shadows of the Empire movie. That's all.
That would be cool.
So basically, Jedi Master Krunk, as I pronounce his name because he's Krunk. He's the Whippet Jedi.
Krunk. He's
Oh, yeah.
He's a Devo Jedi.
Yeah. We are Devo.
Whip it good.
I love Devo.
Yeah, I do too.
Something for everybody.
That's an
fine.
awesome album, by the way.
That every song on it
Yeah.
is solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
I used to have one of their songs as my ringtone. I forget what it was, like track 9, I think.
Song was called Track.
No, it wasn't. I forget the name of the song.
Bastard.
Oh, it was
Alright.
it was after Human
That's
Rocket.
cool. Human Rocket.
If
We're
you
gonna
have a
do
favorite,
karaoke.
if you have a favorite Devo song from the new album,
Call our studio line 727-493-2055.
All right, so that's cool. What other games did Obsidian make?
they made the second Knights of the Old Republic, which was like my favorite of the two.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good movie.
Okay.
Actually,
It was a
both
good
of the
movie.
Knights of the Old Republic were
Yeah.
good.
Technically,
the
all
first-
3 of them were good. I love. I'm still playing Old Republic right
Yeah,
now.
I'm on there.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually pay for it still.
Yeah, so do I.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you still level like 20?
Yeah, because I'm playing like 4 characters at the
I
same
have
time.
like 7 characters, and one of them is at max, and the other one's like 4 levels away from max.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't really picked it up in a while.
Neither have I.
Lazy. Yeah, they
Busy.
just
Busy and lazy.
They actually just released pictures of like some of the new armor and stuff for the
It
next
looks like
expansion.
Tron.
Yeah,
no,
it does.
The Tron stuff is out right now. It's part
Is
of
it?
an event. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I got
You're
this.
gonna go look at it immediately.
I got a picture. Oh yeah, and his firstborn.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for that picture. That was wonderful.
Anyways,
Um,
this is cool. I like this now.
yeah,
that I can
more Bryan Singer. Oh, I thought you were talking about. Are you still talking about the video game?
Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
We're still talking about Star Wars.
Star
Don't
Wars.
jump ahead.
Star Wars is cool.
Bryan Singer.
All right, fine. More Bryan Singer. Bring it on.
Moist Bryan Singer.
To
Wait,
television.
No, if you want, let's keep talking about Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Let's
is
keep
dead.
talking about Star
Why don't we
Wars.
talk about this Star Wars?
We got
You
Star
know why
Wars.
we're not?
Star
Because
Wars.
we're not gonna do it.
Harry
It's inappropriate.
Mantits. Teats.
Harry Mantits.
Harry Mantits.
Welcome to Duorama.
All right.
Suckle from George
Oi.
Lucas's Harry Mantits.
Last bit of news.
Mickey Mouse's.
We did the entire show on news. TV news, more Bryan Singer news. He is trying to make another reboot of The Twilight Zone.
I don't know about this.
I don't care.
I don't either.
Next.
It didn't. Well, that's basically it. I want to talk to Tom.
Okay.
The rest is just filler in case we
Yeah.
ran out of stuff to
Let's
say.
talk to Tom.
So we have Tom here.
We do.
Tom Chaos. From Raging Nerdgasm.
Yes, Raging Nerdgasm.
Yes. I enjoy your Facebook posts all the time. I just went through your blog like crazy recently.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I was actually on your blog today as well because I hadn't been there before. So I was like, I have to go check this out since he's going to be on the show.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys reviewing, even if it is just recently.
And last week I was going through your YouTube videos too because I like review things. And I like toys.
He likes toys.
Tell us
Moist
toys. Tell us more about what it is that
Hey,
Raging
hold on,
Nerdgasm
hold on a
is
second.
all. What are you doing?
Moist toys. Those are the
Moist.
ones you put in the water and
They
get bigger.
expand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, explain what is Raging Nerdgasm.
A little history on Raging Nerdgasm starts as this. We used to do a lot of shows, like conventions we'd set up, and there was always a spot saying, put your business name here. And I looked at my girlfriend, which is now my wife now. I was like, so what do I put? Well, she's like, well, just put Tom Chaos. I was like, yeah, people are going to come up and think I like sign autographs. I don't want this shit. Like, what do you do? Like, I sell toys. And they're probably like, oh, that's nice. See ya. So I was like, how about Raging Nerdgasm? She's like, I think that's a little grotesque. Raging Nerdgasm. What exactly does that mean? I was like, what the fuck do you think it means? It's Raging Nerdgasm. So I put it on the thing, and people get the pamphlets, and it says, oh, aisle 3, Raging Nerdgasm. The fuck is a Raging Nerdgasm? They come over like, what is Raging Nerdgasm? I have.
What do you do?
What does it do? Tell me why.
You've never had one before? Well, let me tell you.
Why are you a Raging Nerdgasm? And I'm like, well, I have bins full of action figures for $1, and I'm giving away free comic books. I basically started selling stuff because, number one, I grew up with toys. I grew up in a collectible shop. My aunt ran a shop in Tampa called Replay Toys.
Okay.
Back in the day, I basically grew up in flea markets and antique stores and toy shows, doll shows, comic book shows. So I had amassed a great collection of stuff. So I was just kind of paring it down. And then, of course, that gives me more money to then turn it around and buy more junk, which is always great.
That's the vicious cycle of
The
collecting.
vicious fucking cycle. So
Hey, stop that.
That's why I'm afraid of going back to flea markets right now because I can't afford it.
yeah, you can. I'll just shop with me. I'll tell you what, I'm better than a chick with a low cut shirt on.
Awesome.
I walk up to people like, oh, it's you. Oh, $1. I'm like, oh, hey, thanks a
They'll
lot,
see
guys.
Adam next to you, like with him, it's 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that furry Frodo looking motherfucker.
For Frodo, yes.
Frodo
But,
must pay more.
So people got hip to it. They thought it was pretty cool. And like a month after the toy show, I actually had like a calcified gallbladder and I had to be rushed to the hospital.
Nice.
So my wife was sitting by my bedside as I was recovering and coming out of anesthesia with a gash across my abdomen about 1.5 feet long because they couldn't take it out laparoscopically because it was about the size of 2 fists like this together.
Nice.
So yeah, the doctor's like, yeah, that we just threw that away. We usually do biopsies, but that we didn't have the power tools.
Wow.
So while I'm sitting in bed, I kind of wake up and she's like, oh, hi, I've been working on something for you. And she showed me the first prototype for our Raging Nerdgasm website, which in turn started as a beginning of us documenting my rather large collection of toys, which is in our apartment, in a storage unit, at my mom's house. It's everywhere. It's there's just that much stuff.
Yeah.
So
I can relate to.
So it kind of evolved
Indeed.
from covering toys that I owned to toys that were coming out.
Mhm.
And it kind of went from there to toys and video games and comic books that were coming out. Then we started doing YouTube reviews and flea market find videos because, I mean, there's people that are doing things like that, but just not really hitting on the right buttons.
Right. Yeah.
And then we started posting funny pictures and then it just really sort of took off from there.
That's very cool. I had more things to ask, and I don't remember. The only thing I can think of in my head is I saw you post it once, and I have to know why the hatred for Anthony Daniels.
Oh, okay. I'll actually share this with you. Believe me, I have tons of stories I could share about the collecting world, the sci-fi world, the nerd world in general. Story goes, I was just getting out of high school about 2001, and they had Star Wars weekends in Disney,
Right.
Yeah, Universal Studios, not Universal, whatever it is.
The Hollywood, yeah.
Hollywood Studios. It's called Hollywood Studios now.
It's called
Yes.
MGM.
It'll always be MGM.
It'll always be MGM.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
That was it.
Moist.
More things that don't exist.
That was at Magic Kingdom.
More things that don't exist.
I loved but anyways.
Yes.
There's a specific card from the 1978 Star Wars baseball card set.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. With a boner.
Yes, C-3PO with a boner.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen 2 my entire life, and it was when I was working at my aunt's shop. It came in a collection. I sorted out a whole set of cards, actually like 10 sets of cards. And there was only 2 of these cards in there, so I asked, I was like, in payment, can I have this one card? At the time, it was like $30, and she's like, yeah, sure, go ahead and take it. And now, like, I think there's like 24 known to exist that people actually have owned up to saying, I have this card, here it is.
Right.
So I decided to take this very rare card, and I wanted Anthony Daniels to sign it, and I wanted a picture with him, and I was like, I'll pay you the $100. I don't give a goddamn what this is. I was like, I want proof of this motherfucker holding it and me holding it with a fucking C-3PO with a heart on, smiling at everybody. And I pay my money, and they're like, they're very specific when you meet celebrities at these conventions. Those of you who don't know, like, you're not allowed to really talk to them. You're not allowed to like touch them. You cannot make eye contact with some of them. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they have like so many rules, and I'm like, I'm talking to this dude. If I'm paying $100, I was like, you better blow me by the end. I'll accept you signing a picture and taking a picture with me. So I get up there and I give it to him, and he's like, I'm not going to sign this. And I'm like, okay, so he talked to me, so I get to talk to him now, right? I'm sorry, what? You're not going to sign this? No, I'm not going to sign this. Why? Oh, it's not legitimate. I was like, oh ho ho. I actually brought my collectibles book with me just in case this happened, because I figured out every possible
scenario,
like, roadblock that was going to pop up. So I pulled it out, and I was like, would you read that for me? I'm not signing this. I was like, you're signing that. I don't give a damn what you think. You're signing this. I paid my money. Well, we'll give you your money back, but I'm not signing this. You can still take a picture with me. Sit down, old man, before I hurt you. And he's like, security. I was like, give me my $100 back first, and then you can kick me the fuck out of this place.
Wow.
Well, that, and I also went in a Star Trek shirt because I'm a troll like that.
That's great.
Yeah, you were helping your cause to get that sign or that Trek shirt.
I'm an asshole
by
nature. So that was my story with Anthony Daniels, and why he is on my list of top hated people.
That's so surprising.
I had to ask because he seems like such a nice guy.
He's a dick.
Well, I
He's a
think
total
that
dick.
would be more likely to have it one of those, like at Star Wars weekend especially. I mean, at a convention, yeah, you're dealing with the fans, you're dealing with a ton of them. But Star Wars weekend seems even worse.
Yeah, it is.
So
that's why I picked it.
You're horrible.
I'm a horrible individual.
Hate him for
him and S. Truett Cathy.
Who is that?
That is the guy who owns Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, everyone should hate him.
Everyone should hate him.
It's not open on Sundays, and that's the only day I want a chicken sandwich.
Oh, I think there's better reasons to hate him, but sure,
no, that's
a
the
good
only
one.
reason. Everything else, whatever he stands for, fine. He can do whatever he wants behind his closed doors, but I want a chicken sandwich on Sunday. Even if it means Spartan kicking the door open at my local Chick-fil-A, cooking my own sandwich, and leaving the money on the table.
This is Chick-fil-A!
By the way, what not to do at Anime Fix.
Don't Spartan kick the door open.
And don't make yourself
But
a
do
chicken
go to a
sandwich.
Don't make a
Chick-fil-A.
chicken
I will
sandwich.
you have a, if you successfully do that, but it has to be a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. I'll pay for the damages, especially if you can't steal anything.
You heard it here on Nerd-O-Rama.
But you have to legitimately make it from scratch, and I have to eat it, and it has to take exactly like a Chick-fil-A.
I remember
chicken sandwich.
pictures or it didn't happen.
No, I have to take
No, you have
me
to
and
call
feed it
us
to me.
from the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to take me and feed it to me. Because I have to eat it and make sure it tastes
I can
like...
see that. I can see them carrying you in like a throne chair.
It will
Like-
be a palanquin bearer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll need 4 large, muscular men dressed like Guy Gardner to carry me.
Oh, Guy Gardner sucks.
You have crossed me for the last time today.
Why the hate for Guy Gardner now? I can understand Kevin
Well,
Smith.
Guy Gardner wouldn't sign this card that had a Guy Gardner with a boner on it.
No, Guy Gardner would so do that. He would sign. He would only.
sign anything.
He would only have cards with a boner.
Are you kidding? He'd probably even sign us an Estro card. He'd be like, okay, sure.
As
No,
long as you give
I
him money.
I actually like Guy Gardner.
You damn straight you
I
do. You
yeah.
know why?
Why?
You don't have a choice.
Oh,
Or Batman will punch you out just like he did Guy Gardner.
yeah, he did one punch.
Yeah.
Keith Geffen, Glassjaw.
Hell yeah.
I love that series.
Me too.
Yeah. Wow.
So, anyways, I wanted to.
So yeah.
Because you are a toy man,
Yes, I am.
the Superman villain.
Also rocking a Power Rangers hat.
Indeed.
Red Ranger.
Are you enjoying the SH Figure Arts doing the classic Power Rangers figures
Yes.
now?
Yes, for the love of God, yes. You have no idea how much like I actually import a year just
Yeah.
from Japan alone.
Me too.
Just like
Tons
the,
of Figmas.
the figure arts, the Figmas, the Square Enix Play Arts figures.
To the Kai.
Oh God, my wife just bought me the.
I'm just gonna be over here.
Join in.
Do I know you? But no, she actually just bought me the Play Arts Kai Catwoman from Arkham City.
Oh yeah.
God, that's a beautiful fucking figure.
There's only one Play Arts Kai figure that I know. I got the Tali Zora Vas Normandy.
I've actually got Agent 47 from Hitman on the way.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can't wait to get him in.
I'm for imports, Figma's always the line for me. Except SH Figure Arts, they're finally doing some more Dragon Ball stuff. That's making me happy.
Yeah, I didn't get those. A friend of mine did, and I was like, man, those are really nice figures. They're really nice quality, fully posable. I just love like the accessories and stuff they come with.
Yeah.
I really feel like an idiot because I didn't order the Link figure
From Japan.
Yeah. Oh, we must kill you. And I didn't order Samus. Black out the camera.
No!
Oh, if it wasn't too much trouble, I would.
No, but like that's like the two figures I actually regret not picking up within the last like 6 months.
Yeah.
Everything else I pretty much picked up.
My Link, like it arrived late, so I was like, someone in the mail found out that it didn't ship over here, and they stole it from me. And then it came a couple days later, and I was like,
that's awesome. Well, it wasn't me. If it was the Great American Challenge would have been put in the package instead.
Wow.
I had to beat you to death with it.
I'd leave you the sword.
Now, the Great American Challenge, that is a moist toy.
That is
it's hard to get moist.
That
Have you seen it?
That is
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, and it was a joke before the show started. The Great American Challenge, if you have been into any porn store, is
And who hasn't?
Is about a 2-foot tall dildo, and it's like Jolly Rancher color.
Yes.
Yep.
And yeah, that's why they call it Great American Challenge. I guess if you can fit that son of a bitch in there,
America.
fuck yeah. So there you go.
But yeah, so what toy lines do you currently love?
Current or
Currently
current
love.
toy lines that,
Current
that
toy
you are
lines?
just
The Monster Arts.
the Monster Arts?
Yeah, I love the Godzilla line from that. God, I just pre-ordered a whole shit pile of those actually. The King Kong,
Yeah, that looks nice.
Destroya, King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ordered those. Nika, just about almost anything that comes out from Nika Toys.
I'm
is
glad
in
you
it.
said that.
this
I
guy's-
felt bad. I'm like, all I buy stuff mainly from NECA. I was like,
No, NECA's great. I mean, I have been really digging everything that's come out for Gremlins.
Mhm.
I did a couple of Gremlin reviews. I love the fact that they give you a rolling eye feature, so you can pose them with just different eye looks. That's cool.
Yeah.
The Prometheus line was cool. I'm waiting for the Series 2 to come out.
yeah, I want the David figure bad.
Love him.
The way you said you want him bad.
I want David bad.
Better than he wants the American Challenge.
I still haven't picked up the Toys R Us exclusive yet.
Oh, the 2-pack?
Yeah.
They still got them.
I know.
Go get it.
I know.
Hurry.
Spartan kicked the door open.
And then cook a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
And then leave the money on the counter.
And when they close the door, I'll paint it with the blood of Michael Bay's first child.
The end.
Tomorrowland.
I actually have really
Dr.
good.
Evazan.
I actually have really good back and forth conversations on like Twitter and Facebook with the guys from Nika, so they're really cool.
That's
people.
awesome.
Yeah.
They actually do connect with their fans. I'm really excited for their 1989. Was it 16 or 18-inch Batman figure they're coming out with?
Nice.
As well as the Adam West.
Yeah, the
Those
Adam West
look
stuff looks
nice.
great.
And the Adam West stuff from Mattel is even. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
I'm gonna
really
buy
excited.
a Riddler at least from the 6-inch. I've got to have.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Yeah, the Riddler. I'm gonna buy that whole set, including the Batmobile. I mean, it's a great price point, $50 for a Batmobile. And
Yeah.
you fit in the car.
And it's that Batman.
Yeah.
And what I want to know is how the hell am I gonna get that surfboard Batman?
Is it
Yeah.
exclusive?
I'm sure he's gonna be like a San Diego Comic-Con
That's what
exclusive.
that's what I was thinking.
And I don't care what it's gonna cost. That Bat Boy will be in my collection.
I still think San Diego Comic-Con should have done the bomb Batman.
They'll do that eventually, but he
The-
needs
the
to come
bomb
with a
will
nun.
come with him, I'm sure.
Yeah,
He
probably.
needs to come with a nun.
No.
That's a
'cause
different
No,
movie.
no, that's it. He has to run away again because he comes across
Yeah,
a nun.
Well, maybe they'll make a whole bunch of cardboard stand-ups.
Yeah.
And you get the little fake ducks.
Yep.
There's talking
Yes.
outside.
It's because there's zombies outside.
They don't talk.
Yeah, they do.
Well, maybe Return of the Living Dead zombies do. Well, that feels good.
Curly hair. No, but they're actually pretty cool. What I've been trying to get them to do, because they do a lot of
Let's
convention.
reveal all their future plans.
Well, yeah, I want that too. I want that too so badly. But I've been trying to convince them they really need to do, because they do all these convention exclusives, especially ones they don't figure are going to go over well in stores. And they did a Rocky line. I want the Happy Birthday Polly robot from like Rocky 3.
From Rocky 3, yeah.
I was like, make it a convention exclusive. I don't care. Make it light up. Whatever the money is, I'll pay you. Just make it. Make it, goddamn you.
And it's got to carry.
Make it.
It's got to carry the cake too.
Oh my
It has to come with a cake. It has to come with a Polly figure. Goes, fuck is this?
And a couch. The whole living room. Just gotta have the living room. Rocky
It's
3.
a diorama set up.
Yep.
It's like one of those old
It
Simpsons
costs
sets.
$200.
It's like one of those Simpsons sets. It
Yeah,
actually talks.
they talk
it
when
has
you
little-
place them on there.
God,
Yeah.
don't even get me started. I've actually got everything but like 4 figures from a complete set of those.
I have
Ooh.
2 Simpsons figures. I have B-Man and Ooter.
I have 0.
And you can check out some of my Simpsons collection on YouTube and on Flickr.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I'm gonna
amazing.
check out some of your collections.
Where would we find these on YouTube and Flickr?
YouTube.com/Raging Nerdgasm, all one word. And Flickr, just Flickr / Raging Nerdgasm.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite thing to collect? Like a favorite
of
not-
all the
not
one
genre, but-
bajillion things that you
I
collect,
own.
Yeah,
pick
what is
one?
what is your favorite intellectual property
Ooh, let's see here. Intellectual property. That's a good question.
or an unintellectual property?
It doesn't have to be smart.
It just has to be a property.
It
Michael
has to
Bay
be a
films.
property.
My collection of the island figures.
I have to say, like, really depends, because right now I'm collecting like the Nika figures. I'm collecting the stuff from Japan. I always like the old Transformers. Those have always been great. If I had to go with my favorite all-time action figure line, I'd have to go with Thundercats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably number 2 to that would be Food Fighters.
I remember food. You brought some in too. Those
Yeah.
were pretty-
Yeah, that was really cool last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what Food Fighters are, they're little rubber figurines about 3 inches tall with like human arms and feet that snap into them, and little like army backpacks and guns and rifles and other kinds of shit. It's a really cool line from the 80s. Actually, 90s, early 90s, very early 90s.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I also wanted to ask. I wanted to talk to you a bit about your wife, Anna.
Yes,
She's really awesome.
she is.
She's also on Tuesday nights on How Did We Get Here? Tuesday nights at 9:30?
Yes, it is.
9:30, yes, on TalkSlamRadio.com. I had no idea she was such an artist.
Oh yeah,
I know.
she's-
I know she did like the logos and stuff. But I just a couple weeks ago I saw the chalk art stuff that she did, and I just got blown away.
It's something that she's been perfecting for a lot of years. I mean, she's worked as an artist professionally and not professionally ever since she's had a chance to. I mean, she was doing chalk festivals back when she was like 17, when she lived in Orlando, and then she moved here. And a lot of the people that she met way back then actually still do the chalk paintings and stuff on the
Mhm.
at all these festivals.
That's really cool.
So yeah, I mean, her skill is it's amazing at what she's reproduced from pictures that she's drawn, or like real life pictures, like the Batgirl and
and
Nightwing.
I love that picture.
And actually, the Nightwing in that picture is actually a friend of mine who lives locally. He's a cosplayer by the name of Zach.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so he actually took that picture. I can't remember if it was at MegaCon or DragonCon, but it was like a really great, iconic picture. And we just got it in black and white, so we just did it. And he didn't even know we were doing it. I was
So
like,
she
"Hey,
did it like all Alex
your
Ross
art
style.
now."
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really awesome. So she did that, and she's just been really working on her craft, and it really shows. It's impressive.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm always taken back when she draws things.
Yeah.
Like the logo for Raging Nerdgasm right now with me in the center with all the guys
Yeah.
around it. I had no idea she was doing that, and she pulls it up, and I'm like, there's another, and there's a Street Sharks, and there's Yoda, and there's a dinosaur, and then there's that strange thing from Spirited Away. I fucking hate that movie. And
Oh my God, Dino Saucers! I love that cartoon, man.
Hold on, we can talk about good things, but first we have to talk about good things that you don't like. Why?
I guess
Spirited Away is. I'll defend. Like, it's not my favorite Miyazaki.
Okay,
film,
yeah,
but I mean,
I do like Miyazaki's movies, but
actually, Spirited Away is my least favorite Miyazaki film.
if I had to pick one, yeah, that would be the one I don't like at all. Because my friends were like, "Oh, we should really go see this movie."
Well,
and they
Earthsea was pretty bad too.
and they were really into anime at the time.
Legend of Earthsea. Tales of
That was
Earthsea.
actually really. I liked that.
I didn't
one.
like it.
I figured you'd like it.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Maybe I was in a bad mood when I watched it.
You
but
should try it
I'll
again.
Try it again.
You should try it again.
You will try it again.
You will try it again. No, but like my friends at the time, they were really into anime, and I was just kind of on the fringe. I kind of liked it, but I was like, yeah, my anime I like is like old Voltron and old Robotech. So come talk to me when you know something.
Sure.
And they're like, oh, go see it. It's in the theaters. I'm like, okay. I was like, where is it? Oh, it's just down at the local like 20. I'm like, oh, let's go see it. And I'm sitting through it, and I'm like, man, opium is one fucking crazy drug. So I'm sitting through the whole movie, and they're like grinning, and we're going to McDonald's afterwards, and they're talking about, oh, you ever see that? Man, that was beautiful. And like that, what does that mean? I don't know. It must have some secret meaning. We got to talk about it when we go home. And they were on boards and stuff, and they were talking about, Tom, what'd you think of it? That was the biggest waste of my life I've ever had.
You know, I had that same experience
Anthony Daniels walked up
with
and
a boner
kicked me in the balls.
I had that same experience when I saw Spirited Away the first time, because I was huge into Princess Mononoke when that came out. I saw it like every weekend when it was in the theater. I loved everything about it. And then Spirited Away came out next, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's the next movie he did. And I'm like watching it going, this is terrible. This is just drivel. And I don't know. I don't hate it now.
No, I still hate it.
But,
But I did get even with my friends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, they're like, I was like, you cannot give me. I lost 2 hours of my life. When I die, I will look at you assholes in the eye and say, you took 2 hours of my life away.
You killed me for 2 hours.
Yes. And so I got him back, and I took him to Napoleon Dynamite. Because they're like, oh, let's go see a movie. We want to see it. Let's go see Napoleon Dynamite. Because I'd already seen it once, and I liked it, but it was so strange. I knew they'd hate it. So we sat through the whole movie, and them just squirming in their seats like, oh, what is this? Why is he... when does this take place? Is this because it's like modern? They've got the internet, but nobody drives a car newer than like 1985.
Yeah, the only time
you know out of his van.
The only time there's like some sort of time, a period is because the guy talks about his high school days, and that's it. That's all. If you miss that, it's gone.
Yeah, and he's like, "Who keeps a llama as a pet?" And afterwards, they're just sitting there, like, and they can't even eat their hamburgers.
McDonald's.
We go to McDonald's, they can't even eat
Anthony
their
Daniels
hamburgers.
shows up.
They're just looking at they're looking at their food, and they're like,
eat the ham.
They're like, what did we see? And I'm like, we saw Napoleon Dynamite. Wasn't it good? No. And you may have stayed all the way to the end, till he started singing that song in the wedding. And where did he find that wild stallion to tame? Why did you do that to us? Because you took me to Spirited Away. That's why.
Wow, that's a great story.
And now we don't talk anymore.
The fact that you got your vengeance.
I got
doesn't
paid.
matter.
I technically got paid to see Napoleon Dynamite.
Someone paid you off?
Sort of.
Was it handy?
No, it was actual money. But here's what happened.
Monopoly money.
Me and my buddy Zach, he was working at Emerald City at the time, and I was hanging out with him at the time. And Neil's like, he crazily, I did. He crazily buys DVDs, and this was back when they were giving away, buy this DVD, get a free movie ticket. So he bought two Warner Brothers movie tickets. This is gonna sound horrible, but we got 2 free tickets to see Catwoman.
Congratulations.
So we go see Catwoman.
Wow.
You snuck into Napoleon Dynamite?
No. We sit down in Catwoman.
So they got tricked.
And it starts. 5 minutes later, we walk out. We're like, this is awful.
What? You didn't with the whole thing?
Well,
Anthony Daniels shows up and kicks you in the balls.
And then Michael Bay shows up in blood. But
and someone makes a Chick-fil-A sandwich on Sunday.
So we actually went to the box office and said, we don't want to see this movie. And they're like, well, do you want your money back? And we're like, Yes.
If you leave in
yes,
the first
we.
5 minutes for some reason, they'll give you a certificate or your money or something.
But they gave us our money back, and they're like,
Oh, you didn't.
yeah, we got free tickets from the, and they're like, is there anything else you want to see? I'm like, what's playing? They're like, well, no, but Napoleon Dynamite's gonna start. I'm like, all right, we'll go see that. So technically, we got our money back and we got a free movie.
You're a monster.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've always said that.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's only because you have bat wings.
It is.
I thought it was his curly hair.
No,
Sorry, keep the bat wings.
that's the only angelic part of him.
It's his baby soft hair.
I've got cherub hair. That's why it's going gray. Oh, so Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
Spirited
not a
Away,
fan.
least
okay,
favorite.
so what's your favorite?
Oh, I don't know. I like Legend of Earthsea. That was really good.
Yeah, I need to give that another chance.
Arietti wasn't bad.
I didn't see Arietti.
Yeah,
It was good.
yeah. I mean, I loved the textures and stuff that they used. It was very vibrant. The textures that they used, and you felt like everything was just so beautifully painted in the movie. It was. I actually went to go see it a second time. I'm not gonna lie.
That's cool.
I got a little gay for it.
I'm actually playing Ni no Kuni right now, the Miyazaki
I finally
RPG.
found out about that because one of my favorite game reviewers did a review about it and actually got to learn some information about it.
It's a cool game. It's very 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 Harry Potter meets Pokemon.
I said it was very
What?
It is.
draggy on.
Is it?
Like it
So far,
takes a
so far, it's moving pretty good. But you know, I have terrible taste in
But
video
also,
games.
you only played it like once every 5 seconds. Oh, yeah, you do have terrible taste in video games. Let's talk about Aliens.
Yeah, let's talk about Colonial Marines. I absolutely
Okay,
love this game.
You what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So
Yeah.
glad you're here.
Man, what the fuck is your problem?
I don't see what everyone's complaining about.
Okay, let me just tell you what's wrong with everything that you're saying. They haven't made a good Aliens video game since the arcade one that was a side scroller.
Which I can finish in 1 quarter.
You're a monster. And nobody likes you.
It's true.
But dude, seriously, tell
Yeah.
me why you like it.
I-
I want to hear why because I've never heard anyone say I like it.
I like the story. It's very difficult to me. I'm terrible at first person shooters, so I die a lot in this game. So I find that good that I'm not like flying through the game. I like the idea that you have to actually fight off Weyland Yutani people. And that's what you were complaining about. And
I hate the AI in it.
I don't
It's so unresponsive.
yet the Marines that I'm with are killing more than I am. So I
Maybe
don't,
you got the only copy of the game that was finished and
I
works.
did get the $100 copy.
That may have something to do with it. Literally, I'm like playing through the game and like there's this alien drone just walks right past our entire crew, and I'm like, isn't he supposed to attack us?
See,
Or
I
shouldn't
gotta.
we attack him?
And I'm like, and no one's attacking him, and I'm like, and my whole crew is just
well,
like
that's just
following.
Charlie.
I
Told
get
Charlie the alien.
I get attacked by everything. Everything's crawling and jumping and
Like,
slashing and
like, I'm
face
looking
hugging.
Listen, you take a lot of LSD before you play these games. That's why it's got a really great experience for you.
You know, I do play it on Ambien.
I'm just not medicated. Maybe that's my problem.
Apparently. So in order to enjoy Aliens Colonial Marines, you've learned it here.
You got to buy the
Ambien.
$100 edition.
$100.
And Ambien.
Lots of Ambien.
Yes. I needed the Power Loader statue. That's all I got for.
What?
Like the collector's edition came with a Power Loader statue.
Oh, okay.
And
you never
patches.
get to use that
Yeah, you do.
in the game?
Yeah.
When?
All throughout when you're stuck on the Sulaco.
Oh,
I've used it twice already.
I don't know.
You know, you could have just bought the one that was made by Kenner like 20 years ago and probably had more fun.
I have that. I don't have it boxed though. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I saw your post.
Yeah.
You're like so sad.
Why are you mocking me? I'm having such a hard time finding Aliens box figures.
They're on the interwebs.
I know.
Give all
But
the
that's
loot for it to someone who has it.
that's an easy hunt.
But you won't go to the flea market.
I'm afraid of the flea market.
Okay.
That makes the hunt more difficult.
Do you need me to come with you?
I don't know.
Maybe. You've got my Facebook. You can
He
contact
needs a
me.
chaperone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will help you, my friend. We will help you get those.
I need them. Need them
You need
bad.
some.
So what do you want to talk about?
Bananas.
Bananas. Do you like
Pajamas?
bananas?
No, I
Bananas-
hate bananas.
Bananas and pajamas.
I hate bananas. Those things are terrible.
Really? You hate bananas?
Yeah, I'm not
It's
a
because
fan
they're
of them.
penis shaped.
No, I like penis-shaped things.
Is it because they're banana flavored?
Especially penises. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the flavor.
So if bananas were a different flavor, would you like them?
Yeah, they taste like grapes or watermelon or grapermelon.
grape or melon.
Yeah.
I have to agree. Like the texture, like it's fine. Like if you get like a nice firm banana and you eat it, and it's sounding really gay. Anytime you start talking about eating a banana, you automatically become a gay porn star. But once you start chewing it, it's like this kind of soft kind of paste. And you're
The thing is, I chose a random word, and now we're actually having a discussion about bananas.
but
Nerd-O-Rama, ladies and gentlemen.
But you invited me on the show, and I kill everything I touch.
That's awesome.
Why
This is
isn't
what
Anthony
happens.
Daniels dead yet?
What are you talking about? This is like one of our best shows.
Excellent. Anthony Daniels, he's not dead yet. There's only one reason why.
You didn't get to shake his hand.
Bananas?
No, I'm pretty sure the devil owns his soul, so there'd be no use in killing him.
That's true.
It would be releasing him from his hellish nightmare. And
just come back.
That's the only reason you're alive, Anthony Daniels.
He's
That is
watching
the
right
only
now.
reason you're
He's
that one
that-
person right
yeah.
there is
Anthony.
Anthony Daniels.
Oh man, we
You
went
want
down
some
from
of this?
4 to 1. Oh, he's taking off the Red Ranger hat.
But that would make you less powerful.
No.
It's morphin' time.
Fuck, I left that at home. I actually do. I picked up one of the new Power Ranger morphers. It's like a legacy morpher.
Uh-huh.
I did a review on it just before I came in. It's die-cast metal. And it comes with all 5 of the Ranger coins, except for it doesn't come with the Dragon Zord coin.
Okay.
But you turn it on, it does like the little communicator beep, and as soon as I was gonna buy it, since Rage and Nerdgasm is just funded by me and my wife.
Right.
We don't get freebies from companies, mostly because we do reviews that aren't very flattering. Because if it sucks, I'm gonna tell you it sucks.
Right.
And a lot of people get freebies because they tell, oh, this is great, you should buy 10 of these.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, don't buy this. Or if you buy it, contact the company and get your, like, if this is broken, get another one for free. So I picked up the Legacy Morpher, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to review it and take it back. Flips on the on switch. Dee, 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 dee. And I'm like, I have to keep this. I have to keep this forever. And I press the button, and just like this like thunder crash and lights up. I'm like, it's kind of boring. Maybe I want to take it back. And I was like, wait, it says it plays the whole theme song. So I hold down the button, and it plays the whole theme song through the guitar solo that shreds all the way to the end.
Oh my
The only thing
God.
it doesn't have is the actual voice lyrics that come out. And I'm like, I'm done. This is staying with me. I have to keep this.
Wow.
And now I have to keep this. I probably have to be buried with it. Because it is that awesome.
You need to have it pressed down at all times so people are walking past your grave.
Yes. Yes. So this is like the best toy I've ever seen come out of Power Rangers. That American Power Rangers stuff.
That's really cool.
That is neat.
I got real excited when Netflix, posted like the Power Rangers from the very beginning.
Is that on there now?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm
It
going to
still
watch
is.
that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch that.
That was a main selling point when I was looking at Netflix. I was like, well, I got a week free.
I did my free month. I did my free
month, sorry.
I did my free month so I could watch He-Man and She-Ra because I couldn't find good pirated versions. So I was like, well, I'll just go get a free month.
And you can record them straight from Netflix.
Yeah, I could. I haven't though. But
No, well, this happens. Not that you should, boys and girls.
I've just kept my subscription so far because there's always been something else to
Yeah,
watch.
but
so
then
it's
when I
worth
saw the
it.
Power Rangers, I was like, yeah, we have to keep this forever and ever.
Yeah. So, Power Rangers.
Moist.
Ugh.
So there has to be more that we have to talk about.
Yeah.
No
there's-
more questions?
Well,
My big question was Anthony Daniels' question.
he really cared about that.
Yeah. I just wanted to know why so much hatred. And
Is he
That's
the worst?
yeah.
Well, no.
I've never had a bad experience with a Star Wars character.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna say
yes,
Chewbacca.
that's right.
Chewbacca's
Yeah.
misspelled my name, and it's only 3 letters.
Yeah, Chewbacca when
Tom.
when
To Tom. Thom. I'm like, that's not even right. He scratched out the H, and I'm like, I'm not paying for this. You spelled it wrong, and you ruined my figure. Yeah, okay, whatever.
yeah,
Okay, I gotta
when
tell you,
when
that
Peter
figure had to
Mayhew
be
was
worth
at
more than
when Peter Mayhew was at Emerald City when we worked there, I did.
Neil's shop.
Yes,
Neil's comic shop.
Neil's EC. Yeah, he was an asshole. He just kept leaving and going to the bar. He'd huff a lot too. He's a huffer.
Yeah, he had a guy met him at a convention. It was like the second day or something, and he was
Mhm.
just like, name is. It's just like, and the great thing was, it was like the guy who played Modi was there too.
I was just gonna say the best guy I've ever met was the guy who played Admiral Mahdi.
Yeah,
Really?
he's
I've never met him.
amazing. He was
Richard
so-
LaPombatere or whatever his
he
name
was
is.
so great. Like the
It's like,
autograph he
people
gave
remember me.
me. The
Thank
autograph
you.
he gave me was like, Jason, believe in the Empire. It will take you great places. I was like, this is great.
Well, he signed mine. It was the
Wow.
choking one. And he's like, the Force really works.
He had just a great attitude
Wow.
towards like his little lot in
Yeah.
science fiction history, which is like, you guys like me for this. I did it over a weekend, and who gives a shit? But it's great.
Oh, and
I
when
live on forever.
You know, it's amazing.
And when I talked to him, he was talking about like, I remember hanging out with him on set. He's dead now, and I hung out with Peter Cush. He's dead now. It's like I'm still alive.
There could be only one.
It's just a very empty, giant Death Star table now.
Oh,
David Prowse is still alive.
exactly.
He's not part of the Death. Oh yeah. Well, he stood behind the Death Star table.
He was still part of
He
it.
wasn't allowed to sit because Tarkin had to have him by his bowl on his leash.
And he had his robot legs.
Yeah, those don't bend.
Those don't bend.
According to the end of Revenge of the Sith, they don't bend.
I can't wait to hear that synced up. That was beautiful. That was like music.
I'm gonna remix and auto-tune that.
I'd watch it repeatedly.
I'll put it on You're the Man Now, dog. Oh, so do we have anything else or
Is there any other celebrities anyone else hates here?
celebrities that anyone hates?
Well, I mean, we can talk about Michael Bay.
A lot of the celebrities that I've met have been really cool.
Yeah, that's what I like. For the ones that I've met,
Especially James Hong. He is like the coolest guy.
Yes.
was he?
You have
Really?
to leave.
You don't know Lopan?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, Big Trouble in Little China. Okay, sorry.
He's great. He did like almost half a page of script by himself when I was talking to him.
Yeah, when I
was
talked
like-
to him, he would go
I
up to
was
kids.
mesmerized.
He would go up to kids and just start talking in his Kung Fu Panda character all the time.
No way. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ernie Hudson.
Oh yeah.
Coolest motherfucker I've ever met.
Oh, Leah Thompson. I brought my Howard the Duck DVD for her to sign. I own Howard the Duck on DVD.
You better.
I do too. So what of it?
So I brought it to her and she's like, I have never seen this before. And first I'm like, you've never seen Howard the Duck?
You're in it, for fuck's sake.
And then
Man.
And she's like, no, I never knew it was on DVD. And she like signs it and she's like reading the back of it and stuff. And then she's like,
Wow.
that's
It's
so
like,
cool.
This is when you were really sexy still. Remember that?
And then she's like, don't tell anybody, but I'm wearing the same boots that I wore in Red Dawn. I'm like, that is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Still?
Yeah, ever since.
And my favorite, the best thing I ever experienced with a celebrity. That sounded horrible.
Yeah.
When I was
American Challenge.
I was the Great American Challenge.
The best thing he ever experienced with a celebrity is when he let Michael Bay diddle his butthole.
And then it exploded digitally. But I was doing interviews at FX one year. It was the year Nathan Fillion was there. It was also the year that Helen Slater was there, who played Supergirl, who is also in The Legend of Billie Jean, which I don't know if you've seen The Legend of Billie Jean, but this story
Yeah.
this story hinders on The Legend of Billie Jean.
So this is a story between you and me. I'm sorry, man.
That's all right.
She got up to go to the bathroom or something, and I was just walking around, and I open the door, and I pull it open, and she says thank you and walks through, and I was like, I just held the door for her, Helen Slater. So I turn around and shout at her, fair is fair! And she turns around and does it back to me. And that was like the big tagline from The Legend of Billie Jean.
Uh-huh.
And it was
And you
all of you old people would recognize
and you
this.
enjoyed that, did you?
I do. That was my favorite experience. That and Brom telling me that he was afraid to talk to the Red Ranger because he was afraid he was going to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he will.
Yeah.
I took the hat off.
He's the leader.
No, he isn't. The Green Ranger was the leader.
Tommy.
He wasn't there immediately.
Sometimes a leader has to rise. He doesn't come immediately. He has to rise.
The Great American Challenge.
He's not the,
and actually
he's not the leader of the Power Rangers.
Jason David Frank is actually a really cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to him a couple times. One time, I think it was shortly after he was in an MMA bout because he didn't seem like he was all there. He was like, he seemed kind of dazed, and not like in a medication daze. Like, you probably should go to a hospital.
Like
Sir
concussed.
And he's like, I was like,
Minor concussion.
hey, dude, I love the Power Rangers. And he's like, follow your dreams and it'll all come true. And I'm like, what are you, a leprechaun? Lucky Charms, motherfucker. Come on, man. What the hell?
Zordon's talking to me.
Oh.
It's happening again.
It's morphin' time.
Oh no! It's Rita Repulsa! Everyone run!
I really want to do a really badass Lord Zed cosplay.
That'd be awesome.
Like, I want to find some sort of like crazy muscle suit that I can put on.
Yeah.
That looks like that, and put like the shiny bling bling, rib cage on. And just walk around a convention.
Get your wife to be Rita.
I think my wife could do Rita.
Yeah.
She's got the right skin tone, and she's got the eyes. So there you go.
That's a cosplay pair right there.
There you go.
Yeah. Walking out with some mad convention cash.
You stole from somebody.
Pretty much.
What's wrong with you? We're villains. This is what we do.
This is what we do.
We sent out some putties and they took money for us.
I don't know 5 guys I can pay into being putties for the whole day.
To rob people.
I was like, I will pay you to be putties. You have to wear this costume, and every time you do anything, you have to go.
That was broken Adam.
I don't care if anyone watches this episode. I love it. I'll be a putty.
Yes, we have one.
That was so melancholic. Just like, I'll be a putty.
I was like, it's like I talked him into it. I'll do it.
You're gonna get paid, but you also have to rob people and go boom.
You'll get paid, but it's commission based.
And I'm sure you'll win some sort of costume contest.
Well, I know you're not good. You're good at not breaking character.
Am I?
Yeah, Snake Eyes.
Oh yeah, Snake Eyes. That was
You were Snake Eyes?
That was tough.
Yeah.
Sort of.
We did a board game thing. It was on the side, but it had a lot of extra characters in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we all pulled kind of random. So he was Snake Eyes, and you have to role play a little bit. He wasn't allowed to talk.
Yeah, we
just didn't want to hear him talk for the whole night.
We got penalized for not for breaking character.
Yeah, it was point basis. You won.
See, I've been in drinking contests like that where you had to take your clothes off if you lost like pieces of clothing. It was
Trust
really
me,
strange.
you wouldn't want to see that in this scenario.
No,
For all of us
especially
in
Pete.
that store, Pete would have done it.
Pete probably would have done it if you just asked him. Isn't that right, Pete? I know you're still listening.
Call us if you're listening. Okay, he's not really listening. Pete, if you're watching this, contact us on Facebook.
Skype us, but leave the video off.
Oh no, there'll be video.
Because he'd show
There
up
will be video.
because it would just be his ass.
No, it'll
his
be
hairy Italian
No,
ass.
It'll be his hairy pepperoni
He will
nipples.
show you so many toys. He always puts little action figures in front of the
I don't know.
camera.
I haven't Skyped with him.
Are we talking about trolling people on chat roulette or something?
No, it's just on Skype. You talk to him for a while, and eventually keep talking, but he'll put a Batman figure up, and like a Peter Griffin that's naked, and just move it around.
That's the only Family Guy figure I ever kept.
I
had the whole collection, and I sold it to a friend. I was like, but I get to keep this.
I have Death. That's all I have.
Death's a good figure to have.
None of these.
Death and his death dog.
Actually, Neil's shop just up the street had some.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the $5 bin. Because I almost bought a couple. I was like, hey, look, the Pope. Meh.
I'm the freaking Pope. Yeah, we're there. Well, he's there every other Friday. I'm trying to be there.
I'm there like 3 times a week.
You're there all day on Saturday.
I live there sometimes.
Yeah, that's how I used
break
to be.
in at night and make a Chick-fil-A sandwich on Sunday.
I used to went way back in the day when Xbox was gigantic and black.
The one that I own?
No,
wait. Wait, what? Back when it was gigantic and black.
Yes.
You mean like the one I owned?
No, not owned. Owned. I don't have a 360. I have an Xbox.
Really?
That was a really good system.
Yeah, it was. I still have mine hooked up. But I
Yeah,
used
me too.
I
miss mine.
That's how I play Old Republic.
I used to show up at Emerald City with my Xbox and my TV and just spend
Big
like a
and
day
black.
there. Yeah.
I probably ran into you, and I probably looked back and went, "That's really strange."
Well, we used to LAN party Halo when the
Oh, that's
store
cool.
closed. It was really fun
With your big black friend?
with everyone's big black friend.
The Xbox.
Your plastic pal that's fun to be with.
Not the Great American Challenge.
No, no.
That thing's probably not plastic.
It's probably.
Plasteel.
I'm sure it's not.
Plastic.
I'm
made
sure
out of
it's
the-
non-toxic.
It's made out of the blood of Michael Bay's children.
No, it's filled with that. So
Okay.
Lord.
I'll be a putty.
Moist.
Yeah, this is
brought to you by Anime Fix.
This is probably the best episode since Super King Bane.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been good
Super King
episodes.
Bane?
Yeah.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah, our Halloween specials.
Oh, Lord.
The last one. The
Yeah,
third one.
third one.
Halloween Special 3.
I'm
Watch it
excited.
on the YouTube.
That's right.
It was my first appearance.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. If you go to YouTube/Nerd-O-Rama FL, is it FL or FLA? I think it's just FL. FL. Yeah, you can see all the old episodes of Nerd-O-Rama. Plus, you can follow us on Twitter at nerd_O-Rama or Rama.
I think I'm
Yes, you're sitting under the stuff. Facebook, Nerd-O-Rama FLA.
You gotta get the FLA?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nerd-O-Rama's already taken.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
Kill them.
We also own Raging Nerdgasm FLA.
Good luck on that one. I think that's actually copywritten.
Probably.
Oh, by the way, and Nolan told me to say this. We do now own a website, nerdoramashow.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's on there?
The show. You can go to nerdoramashow.com and watch the show.
Can we start posting like wacky stuff on there too?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we post the Great American Challenge across the top?
We could post the Great American Challenge.
I want to check out the website and see what its format is. I gotta look at it. I have some opinions and tips.
It's
Do you have
Wix.
control over it?
We use Wix.
Are you doing the design on it? Who
No,
is?
no.
Now, who runs Nerd Clout? Not because I got an invite from them the other
Yeah,
day.
it's my buddy Chris. He actually has a show here. He's a co-host on a show called Funny Business. It's a business show. They just sit there and make fun of each other and talk about business. He's a really big nerd.
Oh, cool.
He's big collector. He bought when we had it at EC. He actually bought the Amazing Fantasy 15 that we had, and he's really big into Spider-Man, as you can tell. But yeah,
you don't buy Amazing Fantasy 15 and you're just a fringe.
I really like Batman, so I'm gonna buy Amazing Fantasy 15.
But
pretty much.
Yeah, he actually contacted me. He's like, I'm starting this thing called Nerd Clout. It's just you're just gonna like post things and look up nerd stuff, and I would love it if you like joined in and like mentioned us sometimes, and he's like trying to connect and network with other nerds. So yeah, definitely check them out.
That's cool. Yeah, I already have. I reposted a couple things. 'Cause
Yeah.
they've been nice enough to repost some of ours, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, Jason, do you have any final thoughts?
We're doing final thoughts already.
Already, it's been an hour and a half.
The final thoughts for today are Michael Bay.
I will kill your
If you have a child,
Amazon,
and it is a firstborn son, I'm gonna go look this up. I'm gonna find out, because if you don't, I'm gonna have to kill Adam.
Sacrificial goat.
It's got to be after I'm a putty, though.
But here's how you stop it. Just
stop it.
No, this is how he can stop this from happening. Give all your money to me, and then
All of your
disappear.
Luthor.
Just go away. Also, Masters of the Universe Classics.
That's for something for another time because I have a lot to say about Masters of the Universe
I know.
Classics.
I'm still in love with him. I only started collecting them in November.
I have some loose ones you might be interested in then.
Really?
Yeah.
Extras?
Yeah.
I need to talk to you after this show.
Well, I'll get with you as soon as I get to them in my storage unit.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Tom, any final thoughts?
No, just check us out on
Pimp
Facebook.
yourself.
Yes. Check us out on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Raging Nerdgasm if you want to be in on the fun. We do giveaways about every 2 months, 3 months, depending on how we're feeling and what's we got laying around.
That's very cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last giveaway was Slug Zombies, little 2-inch tall zombie figurines. Nice dude from Nova Scotia won.
That's cool.
So, and he emailed me back. He's like, "Wow, it's great because, like, Yeah, you live in America. You just go down the street to Walmart and you pick up what you want. You go back home and you get naked and you play with the toys in the tub, whatever it is that you do.
Right.
He's like in Nova Scotia. He's like nearest Toys R Us, 2 hours away. Basically, Walmart and Target only carry what's basically the bare essentials for living in the Great White North, which is like polar bear meat. I guess I have no idea. Sorry, dude, I have no idea. Just.
And a
correct
trowel.
me if I'm wrong.
I believe they sell like huskies.
Huskies.
And Sherpas.
Yes, and gravestones, because you will probably die before you get home to enjoy any of your stuff.
Yeah, they engrave it there,
Yeah.
so it's always with you. You carry your gravestone on your back.
So that way when you fall down, people know, well, that was him. Leave him be. The snow will melt eventually.
I'm gonna do that.
And well, he just commented. He's like, it's really great because I haven't been able to collect these, and it's just really hard to pick them up. So I had tons of extra ones just in the package I was going to keep for my personal collection. I have them loose, and I had some card ones, so I just mailed him a whole bunch of card stuff. I was like, here you go, have fun on me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
that's really
just
cool.
trying to spread the love and just spread the awareness of Raging Nerdgasm and what we're all about. Hopefully, it'll blossom into something great, and if it doesn't, I'm having fun doing what I'm doing right now.
Are you doing any shows coming up? Are you doing MegaCon?
If we do MegaCon, it'll just be in an attendance capacity. We're not going to set up. MegaCon's a hellaciously expensive place to be. Like $800 for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do well at the Tampa show, but it's like $80 a day to set up there.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with that. Anytime I have to shell out $800 before I see a profit, there's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's in Orlando. But there's a Tampa show coming up in end of March, I think.
Okay.
Or April. And we won't be doing that one either. We'll just be attending.
There's one coming up.
But
we're not going to be at. Yes.
We're not going to be there.
We're not going to be there, but we'll be there.
Yeah. I've got a bone to pick with the people who run
Daniels.
this one.
It's run by Anthony Daniels.
This is why it's called Raging Nerdgasm. I have a lot of problems with a lot of people, and it's just they hate me for being who I am, which is an unsufferable pain in the ass. And if you don't love me for that,
You
then-
made them all sit through Napoleon Dynamite.
and now we don't talk anymore. The end. No, but just raising the awareness. We've got a Flickr account with over 15,000 pictures of stuff in my collection, stuff in my wife's collection, stuff in even my mother's collection, because she's actually been a Barbie doll collector since she was a little girl.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool because I'll be picking up collections because I also buy and sell collections as well. So I'll go pick up a collection of dolls and I'm like, shit like this and this, and I'll sell the rest and make my money back. It's never been a glamorous business. I'll never be rich, but it's definitely a good way to supplement the income every once in a while.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's something you love. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point, is just doing what I love and sharing it with people who obviously enjoy it as well.
Yeah, and make sure you check out his videos on YouTube. They're really cool. They're really fun. Toy reviews, and also the blog. Where's the blog? It's on blog?
It's on blogger.com.
Yeah.
It's actually ragingnerdgasm.blogger.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check it out. It hasn't been as active as it should be. I've been real busy. I did a shift change at work where instead of working like 3 to 11, now I'm working like 5 to 3 in the morning. But it affords me an extra day off a week. So
there you go.
Anything to get more time to not actually have to work.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yes.
Oh, I said that out loud. Hi, Nolan. Anyway, I don't have any final thoughts.
You don't have any final thoughts?
Adam is empty.
Yeah.
Inside.
I want to be a putty.
So non-committal.
Putty
You
for
have
money.
to look me in the eyes, goddammit you. And
I want to be a putty. I still didn't look at you in the eyes.
Yeah, you didn't. Do it again.
I want to be a putty.
You could be a putty.
Thank you.
You have to be allowed.
Look for me as a putty.
You know what? We're changing it. He doesn't pay you. You have to pay him to do it.
Okay.
He's still cool with that though.
Yeah, sure. I'll wear the.
And you keep everything that you steal.
I'll wear the full body attard.
Unless I think it's really cool, then I have to have it.
Basically, everything has a butt after it.
But but
you see, I write contracts as well for a living. So
there you go. Great.
There's a lot of clauses. Guaranteed, you get me to write a contract for you, you will end up winning in the end. There's a lot of buts.
Oh, what else can I
Because
say
they do
about
not
this
lie.
episode? I can mention Bryan Singer one more time.
You just want to marry that guy.
Yeah, he's a cute man.
You want to have his man babies.
Harry Manteets.
Harry Manteets.
Oh, well, look for us next week when we'll have another show. I don't know what it's going to be about, but we're going to have another show.
Who knows?
Who knows what co-host I'll have next week, but it'll be fun. So remember to check us out. Watch the old shows. Watch us on YouTube. Jason, you have nothing to pimp, really, do you?
I mean, hose.
You have some hose to pimp?
And boats.
Boats and hose.
Boats and hose. Oh, it'd be really cool if I could just like put up the video right now, but I
You
can't.
should always
I
have
mean, I
these
do
things
have a
ready to
YouTube
queue.
channel.
Oh yeah,
with
that's
the
right. You do the
Minecraft
Minecraft
stuff.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't have
really?
anything new on there. Yeah, I do some Let's Plays.
That's
you
awesome.
You and
My roommate does too.
do you still do it with Josh or?
He's on our server that I have
Uh-huh.
live right now. I just I haven't had time to get on there with him. So I know he's been doing a lot, and I've gone and checked out some of the things he's been doing, but I just have not had the time to join him.
Has he been recording?
He doesn't have the recording capacity.
Oh, okay.
It's just me.
Okay. 'Cause that stuff's really funny.
It is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But that's Taskmaster87 at YouTube/Taskmaster87.
Awesome. So I guess that's it. I don't
Kind
have
of
any
melancholy into our
I
great
guess
show.
that's it.
I guess that's it, folks.
Michael Bay blood.
Michael Bay killed the whole thing.
And Anthony Daniels.
Anthony Daniels.
What if they teamed up?
Ooh. What if Anthony Daniels and I lost it. Anyway.
Anthony Daniels and Michael Bay are the same person.
No.
I'm not saying that they are, but I've never seen them in the same room at the same time.
Oh, it's like the whole Batman thing.
What?
Yeah, it's a meme going around.
Batman and who?
It's a never mind.
I want
We'll
you to
explain
say,
it.
I want you to say Batman and Bruce Wayne so I
Okay.
can freak out. Be like, Batman's Bruce Wayne. Run out.
No.
Okay,
You
here's
wouldn't set me up for it though. You refused to set me up for it.
I'm not saying I'm not Batman, but have you seen both of us in the same room at the same time? That's what he's getting
at a
at.
convention. I'm willing to bet I've seen you and like 20 Batmans.
Well, when it's dress up day, you'll see a lot of Batmans.
Yeah,
Well,
which is every day
they're
at a
all Batman.
convention.
They're all Batmans, yeah. But there's very little Bruce Waynes or not Bruce Waynes. There's very little at Adam West's at a convention.
There's some.
There's less than Batmans. Oh,
We'll see you all next week.
have a good week, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
How do I end this thing?
Get me off this crazy thing.
Oh my God.
Shane.
Crap, where is it?
Where's the off button?
Oh, all right. We're gonna try this again.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know.
Good night, everyone.
Night night.
Get these morons off the air.
Yeah, I'm taking you off the air. I think you're having a breakdown.
You've been listening to Nerd-O-Rama. Visit nerdcoreradio.com. Till next time, just remember,
It's pornography! No. The Supreme Court says it's not.
We should do this again. I think it was very constructive.
Get these morons off the air.
Yeah, I'm taking you off the air. I think you're having a breakdown.
you've been listening